Hey yo, what's up, my beloved hashtag champions fam? It's the bad guy of WWE champion Zeke 4-0 back with a brand new video. Now, this is going to be short, sweet, and brief and right to the point because I did record a 45 plus minute video earlier. Sadly, it got corrupted, and so I'm going to go ahead and just wrap everything up with a big bow and move forward. Quite frankly, this is what the premise was. Do you think there is an end game to WWE champions? A lot of other mobile games, there's some form of content that is said in-game content. For Dokkan Battle, you have Red Zones, you got the Cell Max. For FGO, you got the Cosmos and the Lost Belt. So, with that being said, what is the in-game content for WWE Champions? On the other side, what were your thoughts about the 12 Days of Christmas? Quite frankly, I felt it was very underwhelming, especially just getting the 5-star Emerald token on the last day, let alone the bonus points for the contest. I really feel that since we are living in the 6-star meta, everyone should have been given either a 6-star token case or a 6-star token choose medallion. Because let's be real, I am always going to be grateful for the free-to-play players, let alone the whales. The whales keep the lights on. But looking at the offers that the whales are given the opportunity to invest in with the disposable income, a lot of them are, quite frankly, very piss poor and lackluster. They could be getting a lot more bang for their buck. And there was one offer I recall that just passed where during the past week, it was like worth $100 in store. Pretty much you got 70 million coins, you got 7,000 in TP, you also got a 6-star token case and a couple other different type of star rarity token cases to go along with it. It was for $100, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people went ahead and spent on. And then following that, they had the same offer in the store for $50. So that's like literally a smack in the face. It's similar to a couple other deals that they've done in the past where they had so many people spend so much money on a champion or for a certain type of gear, and then right afterwards they go ahead and bring it out at a discounted price, and that's really sad. That's really unfortunate for how we are mistreated. To paraphrase what CM Punk said about Vince McMahon back in the day, he was basically saying that he's a millionaire who could have been a billionaire because of how he goes about things. It's the same concept with champions. I have never once ever seen champions hit top grossing in mobile games ever. I've never seen it topple over WWE Supercard. I've never seen it happen when it comes to games like I mentioned, Dokkan Battle, Fate Grand Order. These games are always going tit for tat when it comes to the number one spot for top grossing. WWE Champions is lucrative. It makes a lot of money, but it's never been top grossing, and even if it was, it would be for all the wrong reasons. It's a $1 million game ran by a $1 billion company, but could be a $1 billion game because of the IP, the intelligent property that it is representing. You are representing the World Wrestling Entertainment IP. You are literally having the opportunity, Scopely, to make mad dreams come true. A bunch of what if situations with all the wrestlers at your disposal. There are so many things that can be done, but sadly are not. But one thing that is being constantly done is the countless prize walls and paywalls that are put forth. This is the first time in a long time that I've ever seen us have this limited amount of banners, and that is saying a lot. We have a grand total of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 8 or 9 banners here. Sorry if my counting is off, but it looks like 9 banners altogether. That is saying something. Whereas other games like Dokkan Battle, who's got their New Year's celebration going on, they got 2 banners going up. One for LR Ultimate Gohan and one for LR Piccolo, who turns into Orange Piccolo. And the LR Ultimate Gohan transforms into Beast Gohan for their active skills, right? They got 2 banners that are going to be up for 2 weeks, for more than 2 weeks. On top of that, they got crazy deals and offers and discounted stones that give you reason. They got tons of content for everyone to play, whether you're free to play or a whale. They take care of their audience. WWE Champions caters to one side, and sadly the other side, depending on how long you've been playing, either you're able to hold it in there and hang in there and roll with the punches, or you're going to be left behind just because. And it's an unfortunate situation for a game that I've been playing ever since its birth, ever since its creation. I wasn't there for the beta, but I've been there since the start, and I really get to a point where I'm grateful that moving into 2023 in the new year, I'm going to be falling back on the amount of disposable income that I invest, not just in this game, but other games. Because there's games out there like Dokkan Battle and FGO and One Piece Treasure Cruise. They offer you great content that even as a free-to-play player, you can enjoy and you can have a good time. WWE Champions is different. There's no end game in sight. There's no end point to build towards. And with the resource drought that's going on right now, it's unfortunate. They had an offer that was up for $200. And at first, I'm not going to lie, I was tempted to buy it just for the the 5 selection 6-star medallion tokens that I could have gotten to guarantee certain tokens. But then I had to think to myself, and I talked to my little bro about it, and he was like, well, even if you bought those tokens, yeah, you got those guaranteed. But what about your 5-star emerald tokens? What about your 5-star diamond tokens? What about your 5-star gold tokens? Where are your numbers with that? Then on top of that, what about the TP you got to utilize? What about all the coins you got to spend and invest? So it got to a point where on one side, yeah, I would have guaranteed me the 6-star tokens. They'd take my champions up to 6-star. But then I wasn't even thinking about, oh, wow, wait, there's more to it now. Like, there's other tokens. I have literally forgotten about all the other star rarity tokens. So, yeah, I would have been sitting on those tokens for Lord knows how many months, just like I'm sitting on tokens that I've been sitting on for Lord knows how many months I have been already, and I still haven't maxed them out just because of the RNG in the game. If you want, I feel that champions could literally be boosting their gross profit and the amount of people that come to play if they started offering certain offers in the store that allowed you to cut through the RNG. The RNG has literally held back a lot of people, whether whale or free to play, just because you don't know what you get. It's a blessing in disguise when you get those 6-star medallions. It truly is, because you get to choose what you want. The RNG can set you back. You could be sitting waiting for months to get one more milk carton or one more milk truck, and you could have been had a 6-star. You could have been had your first 5-star gold. But because of the RNG that comes in this game, you're not able to get it. You're not able to acquire it. You're not able to make it. And even when they come with these offers here, you can either be buying this offer because you need one more 6-star token, or you're buying it so you can finally have your first 6-star token. You know what it's unfortunate. It's a sad predicament that the whales are put in, let alone the free-to-plays. The free-to-plays are looking at it like, wow, there's only a set amount of times where you actually allow us to catch a break because of the content superstars that are required, let alone the lack of content, so to speak, when it comes to resources and rewards that we get. Because you got to think, it takes 150 mil just to max out one 6-star bronze. So 100 million plus coins just to max out one 6-star bronze. Then it's 1,500 per move to max out at that rate, let alone the new level 1 move that you get at 6-star. So all the resources that you're getting, at first it seems great, but it's going to be depleted very quickly. So it makes it more logical for you to be cautious and very careful with what you do moving forward. I remember when there was a time where I was talking about, oh, I'm going to have a 4-star gold or 5-star gold of each rarity of star, like of era category and subcategory for my husbandos and waifus. Now that's a luxury. That's a luxury, let alone when you move to the 6-star meta of having a champion that represents your acrobats, your powerhouses, your showboats, your strikers, your technicians, your tricksters, but then also covering new gen, PG, ruthless aggression, attitude era, Hall of Fame, mutants, masters of the WWE Universe. It is sad that we have gotten to this point. So I'm not saying that WWE Champions is a dying game, but any game has an expiration date. And even a dying game could make a lot of money on its way out. And the thing about WWE Champions is I don't see it going anywhere, but if it's not the paywalls, like literally the new loadout. On one side, the TP slider is great. Having the setups, the save for different entourages is cool. But I think that got executed poorly. If there's more to it, then by all means, someone please break it down to me and the rest of us in the comments below. But I feel like we're getting a lot of hits and misses, and we're getting more misses than hits in WWE Champions right now. The autoplay feature is good for some superstars. Some superstars, it's a cakewalk. Other ones, not so much. And on top of that, it works pretty decent depending on what champion you use for normal and hard modes. But once you get to hell, you might as well take it off and handle your business that away. So the whole quality of life, it's a hit and a miss. It's half and half right there. It's 50-50. You're good up to a certain point, and then you're not. Then when it comes to females, there's so many female wrestlers and divas from yesteryear that could be in this game that aren't. And on top of that, the women's evolution, we're getting new road tours with the Rumble and everything, Survivor Series. We're getting all that representation right there, the 5-star scrimmage and everything. But what about the Women's Evolution Tour? There should have been new notes included right there. So Champions for me is literally starting to get a back burner thing for me, especially with autoplay now involved. I love the game. More importantly, I love the people. I love the community that I have come across within this game. I'm truly grateful for it. I'm truly grateful for everyone that's in there. See, my characters can't even load up fast. That's unfortunate, man. But inevitably, I just want to see everybody have a good time. But I want to know, do you think there ever will be Endgame? We've had so many different cool ways of MLCs being interesting. This 2-month MLC is literally a piss poor design for the simple fact, if you have 6 stars, you're either deciding to invest in them on the weekend to help out your faction, or you're going to be patient and wait until the end and wait until February to make all those 6-star moves. I didn't have that type of patience. So, to each his own on that one, but I couldn't do it. I went ahead and took up Ray, and I took up RVD. Thankfully, I was able to cover something that I said in the past. Ray is a trickster, attitude era coverage. RVD, ruthless aggression striker. And of course, Undertaker, Hall of Fame powerhouse. And I got some other people that I want to take up in the future that are going to cover everything up as well. But that's a luxury that a lot of players aren't going to be able to have. But I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinions on WWE Champions, the State of Champions. I really wish that Invasions would come back. I really wish that it would be more to it than the usual schedule. A couple weekly tours with lackluster resources being given out. And I'm giving it a benefit of the doubt because it is the 2-month-long concept structure being displayed here. So obviously they're not going to give out resources willy-nilly. But even then, the overall, when you look at what you get from the road tour, when you get those niche requirements done, you're not really getting bang for your buck looking at the amount of resources that are going into one character, let alone multiples, not including your go-to heavy hitters for the husbando or the waifu side, but their trainers, their coaches, their entourages, their promoters. There's so many superstars, but so little resources unless you crack open your wallet, that it's a shame. And quite frankly, to be realistic with you, it breaks my heart. But I hope things can turn around for the better. Again, getting used to the normal weekly tours, then maybe a blitz here and there, a showdown, a regular faction feud, a flash feud, a boss battle, one that's coming up this weekend. It's cool, but it's so predictable and it's not fun. If anything, with all the bugs and glitches that we get for each one that become recurrent, I understand games are going to have bugs and problems, but they shouldn't be the same consistent problems, especially with how long the game's been out now. It's been out for years, not months. A lot of these issues we're still dealing with. We shouldn't be having issues with faction boss. Well, or if anything, faction boss should be the only one where we have a couple issues because it's the newest addition. But when it comes to showdowns, when it comes to feuds, flash feuds, blitzes, anything like that, normal content, there should never be an issue because it's been around long enough that those problems should have been resolved. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your thoughts about the game? Where do you think we're headed with the game? Do you enjoy it still? Or is it no longer your main? Because with me playing Dokkan Battle, with me playing Fate Grand Order, Champions, as well as Goddess of Victory Nikkei now, putting One Piece of Treasure Cruise to the side, as well as Pokemon Masters, I'm at a point where this is not my main no more. I hop in, do what I need to do, contribute on the weekends, but I have a life to live. So, y'all just let me know. But always remember this. Hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. But I didn't mean to talk your ear off. I got nothing but love for y'all, but I want to know your opinions on everything when it comes to the deals, the offers. I quite frankly don't think it's worth it, especially after what they just did. Had a $100 offer, then they brought it back as a $50 offer. That's an immediate smack in the face, and it also lets you know how they see the resources in there. They take it as a joke, and then realize I'm never going to be jealous of anyone else's bankroll. Quite frankly, your paywall, your payments is your payments. Mine is mine. It is what it is. But quite frankly, when I know that billion coins, 2 billion, 3 billion is going to be gone in a couple of upgrades and a couple coin events, it's nothing to really be jealous about. And quite frankly, it's sad to think that like a billion coins should be really meaning something. That should be something to be in awe of. But quite frankly, it's nothing to really be the wag a finger at, because when you know how much it costs to invest in certain superstars and their coaches, their training abilities, let alone your heavy hitters, it's nothing to bat an eye at. So y'all let me know in the comments below how you feel about the game. What do you think, if there ever is going to be in-game content? What you would like to see in the game? What are your thoughts as a free-to-play player? What are your thoughts as a pay-to-play player or pay-to-win player? Whether you're in the top faction, whether you're rolling solo dolo, or you're in an unranked faction, let's just chop it up in the comments below. Mad love always, and until next time, peace!